A pastor knew his arrest was only hours away. Instead of hiding, he preached one final sermon. On this day, August 7th, 1954, Chinese pastor Wang Mingdao stood before his congregation knowing the authorities could arrest him at any moment. His final message came from Matthew 26-45. The Son of Man is betrayed into the hands of sinners. After the service, he distributed a written statement of faith to his congregation. That night, just before midnight, police burst into the church, tied Wang, his wife Liu Jingwen, and 18 other Christians with ropes, and led them away. But prison would not silence his influence. Born in 1900 during the Boxer Rebellion, Wang grew up surrounded by poverty and hardship after his father died during the violent unrest. At 14, he gave his life to Christ. Following a serious illness, he abandoned his dream of entering politics and devoted himself entirely to Christian ministry, even changing his name to Mingdao, meaning understanding the word. After losing his teaching job because of his conviction about believers' baptism, Wang started a small Bible study that eventually grew into an independent church. He preached repentance, holy living, and faith that was genuine, not merely cultural or inherited. During the Japanese occupation of China, Wang refused to place his church under government control. Though repeatedly threatened with death, he boldly declared, "I am the servant of the Most High God. Unless God permits, no one can harm me." When the communists took power, Wang again refused to compromise. He knew arrest was inevitable, so he spent his remaining freedom preaching, writing, and preparing believers to remain faithful. In prison, relentless pressure finally forced him to sign a confession. Released briefly, he was overwhelmed with grief, believing he had denied Christ. His wife encouraged him to withdraw the confession, even though it meant returning to prison. He did. Both Wang and Liu Jingwen were imprisoned again and suffered greatly for their faith. Liu was released in 1973, while Wang remained in prison until 1980. He died in 1991, remembered as one of China's most faithful Christian pastors, a man who chose obedience to Christ over comfort, freedom, and even his own life.